Welcome to Tech London, a show featuring interviews with London's top creative entrepreneurs, startups, investors, design agencies, internet marketers, and freelancers that make up the Tech London online community, which mostly lives on the Slack instant messaging platform. We rotate through both hosts and guests for these interviews, so you have the chance to hear from multiple perspectives on London's tech scene.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's Tech London podcast. And on the line today is Hugo, who started, I got in touch with Hugo via a very old friend from co-working called Fernando, who started one of the first co-working spaces, maybe even the first co-working space in Lisbon in about 1942. And Hugo and Fernando started a thing called We Help Ukraine. So what is that, Hugo? And do us a little bit of an introduction there.
Hi, it's a movement. It's a global movement that started around 2 weeks ago. Actually, 1 week and a half. It looks like 10 years probably. And the initial goal was to develop a platform where people could go and ask for help and very easily find someone that could help. I'm talking in terms of housing, transportation, or an info. How can I get papers to travel? How can I get a job when I get there? So it's a platform of solidarity where people get together to help and to get help.
It's that was one of the things was how long has it been going? Because it feels like it's been around 10 years, and like I'm just marked down here, it's like a week and a half, and it's gone very fast in a week and a half. So one thing I was dying to ask you is, like, where were you standing and what were you doing when you decided to do this?
Yeah, so this whole thing started on the 26th of March. So I was having lunch by myself in a restaurant, watching TV, people dying, bombs, all of that. I was thinking, it's not possible to be here having lunch in a comfortable place while people are dying, so I need to do something. Then actually I remember that my grandfather, he hosted people from Austria during the Second World War. So I was like, why don't I go on LinkedIn and I post, hey, I'm available to host a family. But by my post, added a second paragraph, and I think that changed everything. And the second paragraph was, why don't we build a platform that connects people who need help with people that want to help? So, and let's do it in 24 hours. And I guess that post started the whole thing. So in a couple of minutes, many guys were like, yeah, I want to be part of this. I can help you to develop the platform. But the game changer was a former colleague of mine. So he called me and he was like, hey, I'm with you because we have 2 software developers in Ukraine. And they just reached out to say, hey, maybe this is our last call. So we will need to dress up with our military uniform, learn how to handle a gun. And we don't know if we will back. So my friend was like, so I'm with you. I will develop the platform immediately. And this is how the whole thing started. And as of today, 10th of March, we are around 300 people developing the platform. There's a communication team because we need to get the name out there. There's a security team, legal, copy. Imagine 7 years old organization. So I think that we did that in 7 days. All the departments that you can imagine from a tech product perspective, actually from a company perspective, we have those departments, but we are all volunteers. I think our hearts are connected in such a way that we are all working 24/7 to help the people of Ukraine.
The energy, I go to the website and send it to people probably 10 times a day. And I know, like, I just opened it for this podcast and there's like another 2 languages added. And just the way it improves, it's like the ultimate Scrum dream, isn't it? It's like bang, 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 bang. What tools do you folks use to make it all happen? Is it like custom built stuff or just Microsoft 365?
So you are asking about the type of tools that we are using, right?
Yeah.
So we are using low code. It's a platform called OutSystems. Actually, it's the leader in low code, which means that very easily we can drag and drop components that already exists to create a transactional website. So this is like using Lego pre-built. We just need to understand what is the problem that we are solving, and we can develop up to 8 times faster. Actually, I think we are developing up to 12 or 14 times faster. Because we are so engaged with this, and the team is so good. They know how to manage the platform in such a way. And I also need to say that OutSystems, actually, they are with us from the get-go. The CEO called me, Paulo Rosado. His startup, it's a unicorn, one of the best in the world, actually. And he said, we will support you from the start. Here's the platform. We are also available to post on social networks that you are trying to find OutSystems developers. So the support from OutSystems was critical. At the same time, because we have a platform and also a contact center, 2 other companies also joined. I'm talking about Talkdesk, another contact center unicorn. They said, the software is ready. We can help you to put this up in a couple of hours. And Teleperformance, they actually have the contact center, the physical contact center. They have also joined on day 1, or at least day 2, after 40 hours from my post. So these 3 companies plus volunteers, I think that was the trick to make this happen very, very quickly. But the thing is, I guess the game changer probably to get the name out there was our president in Portugal. So actually, our number 1 supporter was Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa. He's the Portugal's president. He created a video, a 5 minutes video, okay, saying the Portuguese are great. We are united to help the people of Ukraine. And here's a platform. Just go on www.wehelpukraine.org, and this is the place to go if you need help or if you want to help. So when we have a president that on day 3, only with a website, like it wasn't perfect, it was okay, but he supported us. So probably his entrepreneurial mindset and his heart at the same time were like, there's something in here. Let's work together. Let's put our hearts and souls and help this movement. And that changed everything.
Did you know he was going to do that, or did he just find you and say, "Oh, I'm going to mention this"?
Meaning, our president, he's very supportive. In particular, in everything regarding helping people. We didn't know, of course, but when there's a movement, when people start to connect with people, someone probably called him and said, hey, there's something in here. They need your help. Probably more than one person called him. So probably he was like, 10 friends of mine are calling plus 2 advisors. So maybe I should help. And he was pretty fast. So the first post was on a Saturday. I got his video on Monday. And Tuesday, it was out on YouTube. And then people were like, okay, there's something in here. These guys were pretty fast. In speed, speed here is the difference between saving one person's life or not. So this wasn't a matter of we need to be the first platform. It was a matter of we need to be fast to help as many people as you can. And the type of help could be just answering the phone and saying, don't give up. We will try to find someone to take you out of there. Even if we don't know right now, give us half an hour. Sometimes, just a bit of hope is what it takes for people just to don't quit. So, and I've been saying to a lot of people, I don't know exactly how many people we have helped or saved, a few thousands for sure. But if it was just one, okay, the efforts will be already satisfying. 300 people working for 1 week and a half, and we saved one person. That makes a difference.
It's huge. Like in all the things I've ever been involved in, I've never seen or been, connected to a group of people. I've watched you folks move, and I think that actually, seeing how fast you folks have gone has helped us, it's given us confidence in the co-working industry. And yesterday we had a call with like 45 people on like how is the co-working industry going to help the co-working industry in Ukraine, and it was huge. So before I start talking about our thing, let's talk about your thing again. What's the next, like, what's the biggest problem you have or thing you need at this moment to keep going?
Well, at the moment, our number one priority, actually number one is helping people. Number two, we need help with communication. What is happening at the moment is there are thousands, not thousands, but maybe hundreds of platforms saying we want to help. Here's a platform. It's perfect. It will save you. And this is quite confusing. I've been talking with people in Ukraine. Okay. And there are hundreds of WhatsApp channels, Telegram in particular, and websites. And many of these websites are not safe because they expose personal data on the internet. For instance, there's a website where you can actually go there. We could do that right now. And we can easily see, hey, I'm a 19 years old lady. My nephew is with me as well, 2 years old baby. This is my exact location. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. So some platforms are getting this personal data from refugees, okay? Maybe in informing people with bad intentions where they are. So we can't just put something online. We need to take care of security, safety, because this is war, and people are running out of their houses with babies because men need to stay. So actually, women are going out, okay, with money, watches, all the things they can carry with themselves. So they are really exposed to people with bad intentions. So we need to be careful with this. It's just not a matter of setting up a Google form or whatever website where they expose data. You need to think, okay, this is not fun. We are trying to help people, and to help people, you need to understand what's going on at the moment. Yeah, that's one of the problems at the moment. So it's important for governments to support, of course, their own platforms. It may be to support just one platform like ours, or else it will be very hard for people that need help to understand, okay, what's the right website? What's the right telephone number? And when you need help in that precise moment. You can't afford to use Google and spend 2 hours. Maybe you are on the run. You don't have battery on your phone. So we need to be united here, communicating that, okay, We Help Ukraine is the platform if you need help or if you want to help. That's why we were so fast. Speed was here to save people, and also, let's say, to occupy a space on the internet before other unsafe platforms do. I'm not saying don't start an initiative. I'm saying do start an initiative, but let's work together as one global team, united as one global team. We need actually partners to develop algorithms to solve specific problems. So we are using an open innovation model here. We need startups, tech for good initiatives to work together with us so that we can scale faster and help more people. Okay, and most of all, make it safe to help and to get help.
There was two last things to finish on. Is like speaking with our co-working friends in the Ukraine. One of the things in Ukraine, sorry, not the Ukraine, in Ukraine, people they said that some people find it just very hard to ask for help. Like, I know when I've just in my job, sometimes I'm like, oh, well, I know it's okay to ask for help, but have you experienced anything about like the people having trouble through, I don't know, pride or not understanding how to speak and ask for help?
Yeah, so it's as I said, it's very hard to know where to ask for help. So usually people go on Telegram channels where there are other people helping. But it's quite confusing because there are many and you don't know who to trust. That's why I've been calling many televisions out there, including in Poland, okay, so that they can promote We Help Ukraine, the phone number. We have a phone number that people can call. Or else there are thousands of websites popping up every single day and also phone numbers. That's why I've been saying, hey guys, please talk about We Help Ukraine, our phone number. Let's share with everything with everybody ASAP. because I've been talking with people in Ukraine and they don't know who to reach. So they will reach the first person that will say, hey, I'm here for you. But how do we know we can trust that person? That's why we need to work together as one team, one global team to promote We Help Ukraine. It's a platform developed for people that need help by people like us, volunteers that are here to bring all the knowledge, technology, management, design, putting all the knowledge together to save as many people as possible. It's not, it's not one software developer or one entrepreneur by himself. It's a group of people from all over the world, but in particular Europe, united together, making this possible.
So what was I saw something about you had the world's first international emergency number. Is that right? Or did I misread that?
Yeah, so we are trying to make this platform the global emergency number. So I personally think the world needs a platform like this. We help, not just We Help Ukraine, a We Help platform where imagine there's an earthquake, refugees, crisis, tsunami, okay? And the thing is, people like us, individuals, we need to have an orchestration platform, okay, to work together in a more efficient way, okay? And people need to have one number globally, in the website globally, to ask for help. And you know what is the difference? Now we will always have internet. So Elon Musk is using satellites in Ukraine, for instance, to allow people to use the phone. So the phone now is your link to life. So with the assumption that there will be internet all the time, a global emergency platform, including a number, people helping, a tech platform, an app, it makes all sense. Not having this ready when there's a crisis at the moment, because there's technology available, it's almost criminal. So we need to have this platform available. We need to develop this platform together. The best brains in the world need to work together to develop this platform, because it's hard to orchestrate millions of people, transportation, food, medicine, medical aid. There are many problems here to solve, okay? And we think we have the baseline to continue to develop this global emergency number.
And just before we go, can you just spell out for the Tech London community, like where to go, how to get in touch and help, which is, obviously wehelpukraine.org, but, what are you looking for in the next week and how do people get to you?
Yeah, so just go on wehelpukraine.org. Okay, there's an email called ask@wehelpukraine.org. You can send any type of request, or you can call one of our numbers. So the number in UK is the 07458 152 230. If you are listening from Ukraine, it's the +380 800 503 598. And if you are in the US, it's the +1 202 978 6038.
That's great. I'm going to let you go, Hugo, because I know you've got another million things to do. Thanks very much for your time today. We'll catch up with you in a few weeks and see how you're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time today. Go to wehelpukraine.org and we'll see you in the Slack channel. Thanks very much for your time and attention.
You've been listening to the Tech London Show. If you're interested in joining the community or even making an appearance on this show, make sure you join our Slack group over at techlondon.io. Till next time.